Federal agents come under attack in Paramount, California. You can see in this video crystal clear here. This guy, several people, particularly this guy in the motorcycle helmet, is intentionally throwing rocks right at the windshield and right at the side window of federal agents as they leave Paramount, California. This is during a massive ICE raid that took place in California. And now you have these people that are resisting. They are caught on tape here damaging an ICE bus where they're trying to transport illegal aliens. They are trying to clean up the illegal alien issue that's going on in California and around the United States. Now, let me tell you this. When you have Democrats who are assaulting ICE agents, who are blocking ICE agents from doing their job, and they face no consequences, okay? We had a representative of Congress assaulting an ICE agent captured on video, and she's not currently in prison. She didn't get barred from Congress. She's still in office right now. When you have that, when you have examples of Democrats going to ICE facilities, blocking ICE agents from entering with a bus full of migrants, illegal immigrants, migrants is what they call them. When you have no consequences for this, you are empowering your base to do the same. And that is exactly what is taking place in Paramount, California right now. Democrats have loudly opposed President Donald Trump from using ICE to deport the illegal aliens that were allowed into the country by Joe Biden at will. Millions of illegal, now you can see millions of these illegal aliens that stormed the border and ran in under Biden, and now many of them are running out under President Donald Trump, so they don't have to get detained by ICE and be forced to leave this country. There has to be swift justice here. Now, Dan Bongino put out a post on X saying, "We are currently seeking information regarding the identity of the persons throwing rocks at vehicles conducting critical law enforcement operations. One of the perpetrators in this video is wearing a helmet, and we're going to use our investigative tools to locate the individual. I strongly suggest you turn yourself in. It's only a matter of time." So Dan Bongino giving the guy an opportunity, the guy or the girl, an opportunity to turn themselves in before the FBI catches them. And I'm telling you right now, if and when they catch these people that are throwing rocks, intentionally trying to attack ICE federal agents, there needs to be a severe punishment. This has to be a long prison sentence for this to discourage it from happening again. What's happening in this country is the Democrats are empowering their base to go out, just like they did when it came to the Teslas. We saw what happened with the Tesla attacks that were coming. That was all empowered, all encouraged by the Democrats to do that violence, because they are a violent party. Let's get it straight. They are a people of violence. Political violence is the tool of the Democrat Party. You see it time and time again. We just saw it coming off with the Teslas. We saw it all during the BLM riots. We saw it during the Summer of Love with Antifa. The Democrats are the party of political violence. It is their tool in the toolbox that they use to intimidate. And they are doing it right now in California. And they are attacking ICE agents because they have been shown by the Democrat Party that that is the way to go. And when you have your representatives leading the way to block ICE, leading the way by assaulting ICE agents, it is going to end up in what you're seeing play out right now in Paramount, California. I hope, God bless all of our ICE agents that are out there on the ground doing their job. And people are saying, why are the ICE agents wearing masks and covering their face? It's because these left-wing lunatics online are doxing the federal agents and swatting the homes of so many people online. We see this. The director of the FBI, Kash Patel, was just swatted. They know no level of shame. They are doing this intentionally, and they're going to continue to keep doing it as long as they are getting away with it. There needs to be swift consequences to deter this from happening again. We need every single illegal alien that entered this country under Joe Biden to be deported. And it's not happening fast enough because you have the Democrats that are resisting. You have the federal judges in this country that are resisting. You have the mainstream media in this country that is resisting. And when you have all three of these, they are all complicit in what we are seeing. And it's and of course, none of these people, have had loved ones affected by this. None of the people that are advocating for illegals to stay in the country are living in an area, in a neighborhood where all these illegals are living. They're not doing that. They want you to live in these areas with the gangbangers or the terrorists or the Chinese nationals that are here working with the CCP. All right, we have got a disaster on our hands here. We've got a combination of Democrats, the mainstream media, and activist judges all working in tandem to stop President Donald Trump from doing the job he was duly elected to do, that is deport all of these illegal aliens and protect our border, keep Americans safe. They are working hand in hand to prevent that from happening. Then what you have in this country, because of Joe Biden's open border, because of the Democrats' open border, you have illegal gangbangers in the country, human traffickers, drug dealers in the country. You have Chinese nationals working with the CCP in this country. You have Islamic terrorists in this country because of these open borders. It is a disaster that's happening right now, and we are trying to do our best. The Trump administration is trying to do their best to right this wrong that happened to our country, and they are being met with resistance at every level. And so it must stop. I don't care if President Donald Trump needs to enact the military to come in and get involved in this, which I think is what it's leading to, is because when you have the federal judges that are hamstringing the president, what is the point of having a president of the United States? Every single time he tries to do something, they try to stop him. You have Democrats applauding the return of this Kilmar Garcia to the country, claiming, it's now they know that the Kilmar Garcia is someone who beat his wife, abused his children, trafficked humans into the United States, trafficked children into the United States, belonged to the MS-13 gang. And the Democrats are now trying to walk away from that, saying, it's not about who he is. It's just about due process. Just about due process. When you know damn well that Barack Obama didn't give due process to 75% of the illegals he deported under his watch. There was no cries for due process, no federal injunctions to stop him. Same thing with Bill Clinton. 90% of the illegals that were deported under Bill Clinton got no such thing as due process. And there was no indictments, or I should say injunctions, from these federal judges. So their Trump derangement syndrome now is disguised under the term of, due process. Praying for our ICE agents on the ground, praying for the citizens of America to stop this invasion, which President Donald Trump has been able to do at a large scale. It's the lowest amount of border crossings we see. The fentanyl coming into this country has been erased. And now it's time to get rid of the bad actors that are here. Whether you they say crime or not. If you came in the country illegally, you are a criminal. That's it. There is no, he's not really a criminal. Yes, he is. Yes, she is. If you came here illegally, you have to go. Praying for ICE that they stay safe. Praying for our federal law enforcement and our local law enforcement around this country to stay safe. Lock up these individuals and throw away the key. More as I got it.
You're listening to the Alec Show. The future is family.